Yeah, it's your main man, Uncle Freezy, the number one chief rocker in Knicks universe. Join me and the man that's so smooth he does not require a chaser, Anthony D. Sunday mornings at 11 a.m. for old school Knicks. Come join the party. Never really know just what you want. Yo, get your week started off on the right foot. Check out New School Knicks Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. Come in, enjoy having that Knicks talk the way that you love to have that Knicks talk to you. Join your host, Mr. Rivera, Greeny from LI, the People's Champ, King Ant G, Sunday mornings at 9 a.m., New School Knicks. Yeah. Yo, party people in the place to be, what's good? It's the number one chief rock in Knicks universe, your main man, Uncle Freezy. Welcome to the Knicks Morning Drive. It's good to see y'all. Good to be with y'all. Y'all want this party started right. Y'all want this party started quickly. Right? All right. Throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you got some loot and a stick of juicy fruit, somebody say, oh, yeah. All right. What's good, party people? What's good? Man, the Knicks won last night, man. I feel good. Feel good, man. Feel good. Feel good about the W last night. Don't know how I feel about the direction of the team, but I feel good that we beat the Utah Jazz. This is one of the teams I have circled on my imaginary calendar or my imaginary schedule. You feel me? Beating the Utah Jazz feels good. Right? And it's not because they're our rival or anything like that, but because the storylines and the things that occurred this summer forced me to look at the Utah Jazz differently. So if you haven't done so already, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, support your mans. Let me shout out my peoples. Wiz is in the building. Wiz, what's good? Miss Geraldine is in the building. What's good? Chef NYK is in the building. Shout out to Florida. Pudge Nice is in the building. Forbes Phil is in the building. Okay, I see you, Paris Duggar. Paris Duggar out here. King Ribby's in the building. JJ, what's good, y'all? What's good? Robert Paul, what's good? Kaiser Saucy is in the building. Okay. Will Salk is in the building. The hip-hop legend called Meg is in the building. The Smoking Nick is in the building. What's good, my man? What's good? Jay Boogie is in the building. D Nice, what's happening? What's good, boss? Ed Winnan is in the building, man. What's good? Jay Boogie says, shout out to the chat. Blessings, peace, health, and happiness to you all, the greatest people in the world, realest people in the league. That's us. Salute, salute, salute. 3 capital S's. Life, liberty, love. Bem. I see y'all. Jermaine Royster's in the building. What's good, my mans? What's good? What's good with you? Man, it's good to see y'all, man. But yeah, let me start with this thing. I think a few things happened last night, right? A few things happened last night, and I want to speak to those things. If the old mind up here can remember a lot of the things that I noted last night, a lot of things that I saw. The first thing I saw, and I want Knicks fans. I want Knicks fans to see if they saw this as well. I don't want to push a narrative, right? But what I do want to, what I'd like to do though, is when something happens. Oh, you bought that for me? Okay. Hold on, y'all. That was Miss Mocha bringing her man some tea. She must have heard me up. She must have heard me this morning talking, sounding like Fred G. Sanford. Elizabeth. Miss Mocha must have heard me up this morning, sounding like Fred G. Sanford. Elizabeth. Yeah, man. She heard her man this morning up sounding like the Reverend from Coming to America. You may know him from the What's Going Down episode of That's My Mama. Give it up for Jackson Heights' very own. Shout out to Jackson Heights, by the way. Shout out to Queens, New York. Shout out to the Bronx, Brooklyn, Staten Island, Long Island. Shout out to all the big cities. shout out to the big cities, New Rochelle, Mount Vernon. Shout out to the metropolis of New Rochelle. No, I'm playing, but listen. For one, if you want me to shout you out, if you want me to shout out your area, you got to throw your area in the chat, for one. For two, getting back on this point, I noticed something last night, right? And I think we should all take notes on the little things, because little things matter in the NBA, right? What I noticed is in Tom Thibodeau's offense, Builder Block says Harlem, USA. Shout out to Harlem. King River says New Rochelle gets the money too. Yeah, shout out to New Rochelle. I know a lady. I know a lady named Pam. I think she's from New Rochelle. Shout out to Pam from New Rochelle. This was years ago. This is like what, 40 years ago, maybe. It's like in the 80s, something like that. Alfonso Scott in the building. IQJ is in the building. Let me get to the little thing first before I lose my train of thought. In Tom Thibodeau's offense, you can eat good if you let the offense come to you. Okay. I've been noticing this since the beginning of the season. And when I look back at last year and the year before, I think this has been the case the whole time. But I think we probably have been forcing some things, right? If you don't force things in Tibbs' offense and just do the read and react, play within the system, you can score a ton of points if you move the ball and move without the ball. But the converse to that is if you hijack the offense, if you hijack the offense and you force shots, you will look terrible. You feel me? For instance, when that ball moves around, and I don't know if it's just Tibbs offense or if it's NBA offenses in general, but if you move the ball and you move within the offense, you can live in this league. But if you hijack the offense, you will look terrible. Shout out to Kaiser Sose. Kaiser Sose says, I've been saying that since last year, man. What you talking about? Why you so late? Hey, man, listen. It's a lot of stuff to look at, man. You can't catch everything. Kaiser Sose, you can't catch everything, bro. You feel me? Nobody that does this sees everything. That's why we got y'all here. That's why y'all here. That to help. I help y'all. Y'all help me. Eric Suriel is in the building. Nobody sees it all. But what I'll tell you is this. I saw Cam Reddish eat for the past couple of days without forcing it. Now he forced some shots, right? But what I'm saying is, for the most part, he played within the office and played unselfish. And I'm starting to think, as an NBA player, being unselfish is starting to become a skill. Like it's a talent. Bim. White Falcon says, blue tears, orange tears, orange tears. Bim. I hadn't been saying that lately too. I need to get back to that. I forgot. Trust me. I didn't just stop saying it on purpose. I just forgot. But here's the thing that I'm getting at. Here's the thing that I'm getting at, though, on some real stuff. I'm starting to notice more that Tibbs is right on some stuff. Does he have to go? Hell yeah. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. That's what the people say. The people say get him out of here. I'm a representative of the people. I try not to have an opinion. You know what I'm saying? I try to be a representative of the people. What do the people say? The people say get him out of here. If that's what y'all want, man, get him out of here. But look, I saw Cam Reddish play within the offense the past couple of games. And y'all saw it too. Right? Cutting to the basket when you're supposed to cut, spotting up when you're supposed to spot up. You know what I'm saying? Moving without the basketball, keeping proper spacing, all these type of things. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say this. If Cam Reddish continues to do what he did last night, Cam Reddish could easily be a 14 or 15 point per game scorer. Easily. Cam Reddish can probably be a 14 or 15 point per game scorer in this Knicks offense, whether it's Tibbs or not, calling the shots. Now, what does that mean? What does that mean for the Knicks in the short term and the long term? In the short term, in the long term, what it means is in the short term, Cam Reddish can patch up a lot of offensive and defensive holes that we have and that we have struggled with. What it means in the long term for a dude that's 22, 23 years old is if you continue to build his confidence on this real way of playing NBA basketball, then the Knicks may have the borderline above average starter young core piece that they've been looking for. Am I ready to call Cam Reddish Brandon Ingram? No, it's not what I'm saying. Am I ready to call Cam Reddish an all-star? No, that's not what I'm saying. As a Knicks fan, let's just do this thing one thing at a time. I think we may have been teaching some of these kids the wrong way to be an NBA player. And that's why they struggle. Right? You saw it with your own eyes last night against the Utah Jazz. You saw it Sunday against, who do we play Sunday? OKC? You saw it with your own eyes. When a kid learns how to be unselfish, the game rewards them, basically. Not to sound like Tibbs up here, because I'm frustrated with Tibbs, right? I'm frustrated with Tibbs. I ain't gonna lie to you. But as a fan, I want to allow the season to play itself out. Roy Hughes is in the building. On the converse, RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett. What in the world is going on with RJ Barrett? Yo, I don't care what people tell me. I don't want to hear that BS that RJ starts the season off cold and then he warm up. I don't want to hear that mess no more. I'm the number one RJ fan. I've been saying RJ Barrett's name. I was saying RJ Barrett to the Knicks while people in here was talking about Joakim Noah. And it's on tape. D Nice is right. Sick or no sick, RJ is limited. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. King Ribby says RJ Barrett got the flu. No, let me tell y'all something, man. If you have the flu, the last thing you thinking about doing is playing NBA basketball in Salt Lake City, Utah. Let me tell y'all something. The flu is not some Martian alien disease that you only read about in history books. A lot of people get the flu every year. We know what the flu is. And when you get the flu, you do not play 37 minutes of NBA basketball. Stop it. Shout out to Selly. And D Nice is right. Every time RJ Barrett struggles, there's always some type of excuse. Listen, man. Anybody in here that has ever been sick, let it look. Man, listen. The flu, some people can't even play the NBA basketball with a chest cold or with a head cold, right? You talk about the flu? Man, get out of here. How you got the flu when you played 37 minutes and you wasn't hydrating? You wasn't hydrating, doing all these things on the sideline. Yeah, it came. They said it on the announcement. Right? Yep. But you know what though? I don't trust Knicks PR. I don't trust Knicks PR, bro. Now, I have nothing against them because they have a job to do, and trust me, Knicks PR, they do it well. But I am a human being that has had the flu multiple times, and for my money, I feel like athletically, I'm more gifted than RJ Barrett. Athletically, I'm just, I'm just gonna put it out there. RJ Barrett doesn't blow you away with athleticism, bro. I could honestly say I feel like I'm a better or was a better at his age, at 23 or whatever it is. I was a better athlete than RJ Barrett. Whatever. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying the kid don't jump off the page. He don't look like Allen Iverson athletically to me. He doesn't look like Vince Carter athletically to me. Right? IQJ is in the building. IQJ says the reason RJ gets the excuses is because the Knicks drafted him third and are trying to groom him to be our homegrown star. They could do that, man. But listen, you can miss an NBA basketball game for the flu. Come on. The flu? The flu? Get out of here. Get out of here, man. And I didn't come up here to pound RJ. RJ Barrett plays 37 minutes with the flu, but Quentin Grimes can't play with a hurt foot. RJ Barrett can play 37 minutes in a tight game with the flu, but Quentin Grimes can't play with a hurt foot. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let's get to the nitty gritty because the numbers, you are who your numbers say you are at this point. RJ Barrett hijacks the offense. He drives to the basket and just throws bricks at the rim. And eventually he'll get to a point total that he's satisfied with and he'll sit down. And I'll tell you why that's dangerous. Greeny is in the building. Greeny says, and look, and all caps too. Greeny mad. Greeny mad. He typing in all caps. My boss told me one time when you see somebody type in all caps. My boss told this was like in the 80s. My boss was like, yo, Uncle Freezy, anytime you see somebody type in all caps, he's like, yo, anytime you see somebody type in all caps, don't read it because they are. Shout out to my man Greeny, man. I'm messing with you, Greeny. Okay. I'm messing with you, Greeny. Greeny says, dude shot 14 free throws last night and was a brick from the line. When he cleans it up, he'll be straight. Yeah. No. Mm-mm. No, I'm not buying that part, right? I'm not buying the free throw thing because RJ Barrett has a track record of the opposite. RJ Barrett is a 70 something percent free throw shooter. That's what he's going to be for his life, for his career. Cully is in the building. The GOAT was good. What's good, GOAT? What I'm getting at, though, my initial point was if you play within the system, within the confines of an offense, pass the ball, share it, share the basketball, share the basketball, move, be unselfish. You can score in Tom Thibodeau's offense and any NBA offense. If you share the basketball, if you move, right? If you be unselfish, right? If you share with others, if you share with others, success will come your way. We saw Cam Reddish do it. Whether he did it willingly or begrudgingly, right now, Cam Reddish looks important. B Baller for real is in the building. What's good? B Baller, and we are headed towards, and we were headed towards trading Cam without really seeing what he can do. And some fans would have been fine with it too. Trading Cam Reddish would have been a terrible idea. And I think the Knicks front office never even really considered it. I think it was hype. And I think well, let me say this. I think the Knicks never really put Cam out there to be traded. Like he was never trade bait. But if the right offer came for Cam, I definitely think they would have pulled the trigger. And quite honestly, I still think that that's the case right now. If the right offer comes along to improve the roster, of course they would include Cam Reddish in the trade. Not Zay in the building says, Cam, let's go. Keep it up. We're going to pay you. Bim. Yeah. Yeah. So let me get to this thing. The RJ Barrett thing, the Julius Randle thing, you see it. When players hijack the offense, they make the offense look terrible and they look terrible. You see it. I hear y'all complain about Randall all the time. When Randall hijacks the offense, he looks terrible. The offense looks terrible. But we never consider that RJ Barrett is doing the same thing. When the offense, when players share the ball, when players share the ball, the Knicks offense looks fantastic, and you get that synergy. You get synergy. And Pudge Knight says, man, Randall and RJ are the same. Indeed, they are, sir. To me, and I know I get, Yeah, some people think I have a love-hate relationship with RJ. I don't. I love RJ Barrett and always have. Ever since I heard the story about them losing to LaMelo Ball's team, Lonzo Ball's team, I knew I wanted him to be a Knick. Ever since then. Ever since then. One of these days, I'm gonna meet RJ and I'm gonna ask him how that story went. Brahim is in the building. Hey, Brahim, I put a video out for you last night. Did you get a chance to see it? So last night, Miss Geraldine, I put a video out for y'all last night. It's specifically for y'all. Keith Turner is in the building. Paris Douglas says, we all got RJ deficit disorder. Potentially. Potentially, yes. Potentially. So for the members of the channel, man, I've been grinding away doing videos like post game videos, and I want y'all to check those out. I've been working kind of behind the scenes on giving y'all more and more stuff. So I think I did it like so it's like a week full of stuff, man. Now that I'm back in Studio G, I can do more stuff. So if you're a member of the channel right now, then you should probably have at like 3 or 4 videos, like some content behind the scenes. But here's the thing I really wanted to get to. Aside from hijacking the offense, that's a problem. The hijacking of the offense is a problem, right? Cam Reddish scoring in the flow of the offense, it's coming along, right? It's a thing that's finally starting to sprout. Like the seed is finally starting to break ground, right? So it's not a flower yet. It's just give it time. I'm saying somewhere by March, Cam Reddish is going to be invaluable to the Knicks. Somewhere around the end of February, end of March, my prediction is Cam Reddish is going to be invaluable to the Knicks. Dripmore, what's good? Greeny says this hijacking narrative is a bad take. It's not a narrative, bro. It's not a narrative. I'm not trying to force people to think a certain way. Watch RJ Barrett take the ball and go straight to the basket and throw up a brick and tell me what you think. Bo Ismail, yo, what up, what up? Peace, bro. Tell me what you see. I'm responding just to Greeny. Tell me what you see when you see teammates passing the ball. It gets to RJ and RJ takes off towards the basket. What does it look like to you? Fabian Williams is in the building. Tell me what you see when you see Jericho Sims take the ball out and Randall is standing there at the baseline clapping. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Yeah. hijacking of an offense. I know these guys want to score and want to get their touches. I know these guys, and the hijacking part is I know these guys feel like they are playmakers and they can beat their man, right? But what do the numbers say? What do the numbers say? What did the win-loss record say? And and does personal goals and agendas help you win games? Something to consider. I would be okay. I would be okay if we had one Randall on the floor doing that. But when you have two Randalls on the floor doing that, now you got a problem. All right, let me get to the Brunson burner. Let me get to the Brunson burner. Ron, what's good? Yeah, before I get to the Brunson burner, I just want to make y'all laugh, man. Behind the scenes, like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, Hoodie Kev and Ron from Still Knicks fans and DSJ got tangled in this Uncle Freezy web of who is a better singer, Faith Evans or Monifa. And the clear and obvious choice is Faith Evans, right? But Hoodie Kev was pounding the table for Monifa. And it was the most hilarious thing I ever heard in my life. Why are you comparing Monifa to Faith Evans? So I want to apologize to Ron from Still Knicks fans because clearly Ron from Still Knicks fan doesn't know R&B, right? But he's a willing participant, right? Yo, and so check out. Let me say this too. So if you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to Still Knicks fans. Those three brothers over there are doing good. You know what I'm saying? They do good stuff. They're consistent. Right. They do. Ron and John, man, they know, and Jose, they do their thing, man, when it comes to the Knicks. In terms of R&B though, in terms of R&B, yeah, I don't know. The jury is still out. Anytime you compare Faith and Monifa, So Ron says he could have had a better argument if he used someone like Lil Mo. Exactly. But Monifa, I mean, and Ron says, hey, you better RELAX. Bim. Bim. All right. So the Brunson burner, right? The Brunson burner is not Jalen Brunson's nickname. It's a nickname for a mindset that he gets into, right? The Brunson burner is not a nickname for a small guard that doesn't play defense and shoots the ball a lot. The Brunson burner is a name for what we call this mode that he gets into. The Brunson burner is a nickname for a mode, right? When Jalen Brunson weighs off Tibbs, like, no, we going with this. Everybody see that. Julius Randle see it start sucking his teeth. Julius Randle like, oh, yeah. RJ see that fist, and RJ Barrett like, oh, God dog it. He just gonna go over there and post up a small guard and just go get his. Yep. That's exactly what he's gonna do, and he's good at it. Andrew Collier, did you see that last night? Did you see the Brunson burner? Right? The Knicks needed buckets. The Knicks were up by 6. Brunson like, no, y'all ain't ready to hijack the offense. I'm ready to do the Brunson burner. I'm ready to post up a small guard and go get buckets. And he did it. Bo Ismail, you right. Bo Ismail, look, Bo, the Knicks are up by 8, and Randall want to ISO and shoot a 3, right? You can tell he got the look. He got the look in his eye. He got the look of love is in your eye. That's Randall with the 3-pointer. He loved the 3-pointer, bro. Randall loved the 3-pointer nowadays, man. Right? Yo, when Brunson does this, RJ suck his teeth. I saw RJ kick his foot. RJ Barrett was like, God dog it. This joker want to do the Brunson burner. That mean I ain't gonna get the ball. I ain't gonna get a chance to get the ball and ram my way to the rim and throw off a brick off the top of the backboard. Hope I get a foul call. Julius Randle see this and he like, God dog it. I ain't gonna be able to jack up a 26-point 3-pointer with 19 seconds left for the shot clock. God dog it. We don't need that. You got an 8-point lead with 4 minutes left to go in the game. You don't need Randall jacking up threes and potentially missing and letting the other team get the rebound to get out in transition. Right? You got an 8-point lead. You don't need RJ Barrett hijacking the offense and ramming his way to the rim, throwing up a brick off the shot clock, and then complaining he didn't get the foul call. You don't need that. You need the Brunson burner. Right? You need the Brunson burner. You need Jalen Brunson working, ISOing, or posting up, either way. Another small guard and him being physical with them and getting a bucket. That's what you need in that situation. Trust me, Jalen Brunson was not having a good scoring game last night until he went to the Brunson burner. I saw Cam Reddish, when he saw the Brunson burner, and when he saw this right here, Cam went straight over to the corner. He jogged directly over to the corner. He ain't have no reaction to it. And I know he wanted to score, but he kept it internalized. It looked that way. Now he may have off the camera and I missed it. He may have, and maybe I missed it. But you know what? Nobody sees everything. Greeny says, RJ hijack Barrett number will be hanging in the garden. Greeny, it hang in the garden before every game in his locker. RJ Barrett number hanging in the garden before every game in his locker. What I'm saying is don't throw this kid away. Don't think this is us throwing away RJ Barrett. We're not. What we're saying is at the moment, at the moment, at the moment, you have to think team first and player second. If this is all about getting RJ Barrett to the Hall of Fame, I don't want none. If the next 10 seasons is not about the Knicks winning championships and is about RJ Barrett getting to the Hall of Fame, I already seen this movie. I saw this movie with Carmelo Anthony. I saw this movie with Bernard King. I don't want to see this movie no more. It's the same movie. Why watch the same movie over and over and over again? A scoring machine, more interested in his numbers, is not playing team ball, putting his head down, going to the rim. I don't want to see that no more. And does the world revolve around Uncle Freezy? No. But it don't revolve around RJ Barrett either. Play team basketball. Right? I don't want to see this movie no more. I don't need to see. Michael Beasley did it. Y'all remember Michael Beasley? Remember when Michael Beasley was here? Michael Beasley was all about getting his numbers. Michael Beasley went so far to say, yo, I'm the left-handed Melo. Y'all remember that? The point that I'm getting at is we don't want to see this movie no more. We don't care about RJ averaging 20 points a game. Knicks fans want to win. Knicks fans want to win, man. And I'll even say, and I know I'm going to say this, and this is going to sound like sacrilege. This is going to sound like sacrilege, right? But if y'all remember, RJ Barrett missed the last 5 games of last season, right? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember RJ Barrett, excuse me. Y'all remember RJ Barrett missed the last 5 games of last season, and Julius Randle missed like the last 10 games of last season, right? When the ball stoppers were out of the lineup, Emmanuel quickly got 2 triple doubles. Obi Toppin averaged 32 points a game. I'm just saying. When RJ Barrett missed the end of last season, quickly emerged with triple doubles. When Julius Randle missed the end of last season, Obi Toppin exploded onto the scene. This is not a narrative. This is facts. What I'm saying is when you hijack an offense, when you're a ball stopper, it stops others from flourishing. When you share the basketball like Obi and Quickly did last year, towards the end of last season, and I know it was in weird circumstances, right? Weird circumstances. I understand that. I understand it was with weird circumstances. The people tanking, the lottery, playoff teams resting. I get all of that, but you know what? NBA, look, listen. Your opponents get checks too. Your opponents get paid too. Share the basketball. Why is it so hard to share the basketball? All of this number 1 option, number 2 option stuff is for NBA 2K. It's for the fans. Share the basketball. Why is it so difficult to share? JJ says it's a fact, no doubt. It's facts. Share the basketball. Hey, Andrew Collins J says Brunson has a high basketball IQ. Hey, Andrew Collins J, listen. How many times have you seen me and you know I feel like I'm the number one Chief Rocker in Knicks universe? I tell y'all that every day. I tell y'all that every day. I don't think nobody rocks the mic in Knicks universe better than me. I tell y'all that to y'all face every day. I believe in that. But I also put the link in the chat. People come up on the live stream and I share the microphone. You know why? Because sharing is caring. I share it. I open it. Look, I put the link in the chat right now. Since y'all think to prove I'm not a hypocrite, I put the link in the chat, right? And I share this space with others when I don't have to. I don't have to do that. But I do it because I understand sharing makes everybody else better. What about RJ? Is RJ Barrett interested in making everybody else better? Nah. He interested in going to the rim kamikaze style. Oh, Greeny calling y'all. Hey, Shotgunner. JJ was here. Let me read it. Greeny says when Barrett had 30 last week, JJ, Shy, and Jay was nowhere to be found. Wow. They was on milk cartons, B. He said they was on milk cartons. No. JJ was here. And Jay was here. I think Shotgunner was here for the most part. I think he missed like one or two joints. But man, we have lives, man. We got to work and all that stuff. So yeah, JJ for real. Jay, that's our guy. JJ is our guy all the way back to nothing but Knicks like 2018. JJ been here. Yeah, JJ not on calling into I think it's Knicks fan. I can't remember. But JJ been around forever, bro. And Paris Douglas says RJ Barrett has no feel for team offense. Sharing the basketball, bro, making everybody better at the same time. And Shotgunner just established that he's the number 2 Chief Rocker. Bim. Shotgunner says he's the number 2 Chief Rocker. Yeah, JJ. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate you too, brother. And Greeny too. Greeny, my man. Greeny, I still got to call you, bro. I promise I'm gonna Greeny, I swear I'm gonna try to call you sometime between now and Christmas. The mind just don't take that as disrespect, bro. It's just I have my mind on one thing and I'll get distracted and I'll forget. That's as simple as I can put it. Like it'd be priority number 1 until Mocha makes me a Quentin Grimes and then she cut it into a triangle and give me a bag of chips and like a juice to go with it, and I'd be done forgot. Since I done came off the vegan thing, the doctor was like, yo, hey man, balance your meals. I'm like, I don't want to balance my meals. He's like, man, you gotta do it. Okay. Doctor's orders, okay. Miss Mocha will like take the bread and toast it, you know what I'm saying? Like with some type of butter or something, and like fry the bread or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? And take, you know what I'm saying, that ham or whatever it is that she, you know what I'm saying, with like, I don't know what she do. I know she fixed it up. I know when I see that Quentin Grimes cut like crossways, like the triangle, like 2 triangle pieces, man, and some type of chips or cucumber slices and some water, bruh. Y'all ain't lived until y'all had a Quentin Grimes, bro. y'all ain't lived until y'all had like some type of some type of ham sandwich. Danny Landis is in the building. Was good. So here's the other thing that I want to mention. Oh boy. Let me get back into the thing. Hold on, y'all. Hey, what's up, fellas?
Yo, good morning.
Good mornings.
Good morning.
Good mornings.
Good morning, D'Angelo.
D'Angelo is in the circle of death. I'm gonna pull him for just a second.
Hey, listen, I was just in there being a troll this morning, and don't take me serious. I had to activate my inner shotgunner.
The inner shotgunner. Yeah, man. Man, listen, man. It's hilarious to think that sharing is not a good thing. You feel me? Like when
I agree with you. I'm even on record last night saying that RJ will become a better player if he starts passing the ball. His shot and everything will open up if he starts passing the ball. I agree with you on that. I think the Knicks are a better team as a whole when they have plus 25 assists a game. I think they're just a better team. Right. Scoring looks easier. Like you said, there's no hijacking of the offense. I do agree with you that wholeheartedly.
Yeah, man. Nah, no doubt, man. I'm there. He is, man. D'Angelo, I'm not playing. Hey, man, I'm not playing your intro again, bro.
No, I told you. Technical issues.
D'Angelo loved the intro so much he want me to play it like 3 times. Nah, bro, I can't
Sorry about that.
2 times. Yeah. How you doing this morning, brother?
All right. Same old crap.
Yeah.
Hanging in there, brother. Thanks for the intro. I missed it.
Man.
Anyway.
Yeah, man. Good to see you, boss.
Good to see you. So we're talking about ham sandwiches today. No vegan stuff, right?
Yeah.
I hate ham sandwiches. Oh, God.
Bro, and I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie to you. So I was talking to, this was at the beginning of October. I was talking to the doctor. She was like, so how do you feel? I'm like, man, I feel weak. Not weak, like not like sick, like weak, but not as strong as I should feel at 350 pounds. I should be able to run through a brick wall. You know what I'm saying? Right. I should be able to move a fridge and all that stuff by myself and all that stuff. And so I've been struggling with stuff like that. So it's like, and then I had a leg infection in October. I was hospitalized. She was like, so what's going on? I was like, yeah, over the since I've been vegan, I've been like on this slippery slope. And this is me. Right? Yeah. No. I'm just saying this about me now, not about other vegans. Y'all do y'all thing. Right. But personally, I have been going through like these things, and so I'm like, I don't know. And she was like, well, what's the difference? I was like, I had become vegan. And she was like, well, are your knees hurting, back hurting? Nah, man, I'm good. But anyway, long story short, I'm gonna cook a steak tonight, basically.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're back on the meat. The meat.
Yes.
I'm sad. I told you, if you come down here, you're gonna pop. So the food I got you.
I'm with it, bro. Because I love food, but I love the conversation even more. Like,
oh yeah. There's plenty to talk about with me, bro.
Yeah, I love it. I love it, man. I just love good company. You know what I mean?
Gotcha,
you know
brother.
how you get to a certain place in life. Certain things are not as important as others.
No doubt.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
You're right about that. As I got older, I started valuing my time.
Yeah,
Most
man.
precious thing you can't get that back. You can get everything back but time. So you spending your time alone with people, that's the most valuable thing you can give somebody.
Amen.
Absolutely. Right. But here's the thing. RJ Barrett better start shooting basketball, or people are gonna start. We are gonna see more and more of these 5 of 18 games. And you can't you can't point the finger at Kemba no more. You can't point the finger at Elfrid Payton no more. You can't say Alec Burks hijacked the offense. You know what I'm saying? You can't you can't just keep pointing the finger at Randall. At some point, Randall, I'm sorry, same thing. Randall, RJ, same thing, power forwards. You have to start taking responsibility for their own results. The results that you have are basically because of what you've done. You have to be accountable. But D'Angelo, I'm gonna say this to you, bro, and I don't know if you noticed this or not, but you noticed they had a team only meeting, and after that, Evan Fournier is on the bench.
He wasn't invited to that dinner.
Yeah. CAA Mafia. No, listen to this. CAA, listen. You notice they have a team only meeting, and the next thing you know, Evan Fournier is on the bench.
He was French fried. You know, you're sitting there left out.
Right.
I wonder if that was talked about. Well, you're gonna sit this one out, buddy.
Yeah, we can't play with Ev. I think that's what it is. They like, yo, what's going on? We got to get rid of Ev.
Oh, absolutely. Now it's now you can see it now. It's definitely done.
I think he slows down the pace and he doesn't play defense, and that's why you see Ev sitting down. I think that's it right there. He's not really a fast break type of person. If he is on a fast break, he's gonna settle for a 3. He's not getting into the rack, and that's gonna mess up our pace and our field goal percentage.
Right. And you notice, and I'm not blaming this on Evan Fournier. But before Fournier, the Knicks were a playoff team.
That's crazy that you say that because it's true.
For the love of the game is in the building. For the love of hey, Greenie. So I've been trying to do this thing, and I need your help with it. I have been trying to keep this young bull shotgunner off of For the Love of the Game. Not Chef, but the other guy, the old man, Hardwell. Like, Hardwell has a very strong and determined demeanor. And Shotgunner often looks like he wants to jump all over For the Love of the Game. You know what I'm saying? And so quietly, I've been trying to keep them separate because Shotgunner is like that young bull that doesn't want to share. You know what I'm saying? Shotgunner is that guy. And Hard will come in with that bravado, you know what I'm saying? The big bull, the big dog on campus. So I've been trying to kind of keep them separate a little bit. But
I'll be over there For the Love of the Game. That's my little side gig. I show my brothers love. Shout out to Worldwide Ellen Hartwell, who's my guy.
Yeah, man. No doubt, bro. No doubt. I've been trying to keep Shotgunner off. And I know, did Shotgunner disappear? Is Shotgunner wait a minute? Is Shotgunner intimidated by Worldwide? I mean, not Worldwide L, but by Hardwell? I don't know. Hey, Shotgunner, listen, man. If you're listening, you don't have to hide in the chat just because Hardwell showed up, bro. You don't have to do that. We'll make sure we keep you. You know what I'm saying? We keep you straight. But listen, but. Greenie, what was your takeaway from last night's game? I want to talk about tonight against the Nuggets. right? But I also want to talk about, your takeaways from last night. I listen, for those that watched the watch along last night, we appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, there were some things said last night, and we probably need to touch on them today for those that didn't watch. What was your takeaway from last night's game?
So my main takeaway from last game was Brunson is a point guard. He has moves for his moves.
Counters. Yeah.
I also realized that Jericho Sims needs to be developed a little bit more. And I think we may have. I think RJ needs to be. Good morning. I think RJ is. He just got to get it together, man. If you're not going to be efficient scoring the ball, you're gonna have to pass it, man. And that's just how I felt about last night. He was getting to the free throw line, doing a great job, just not finishing the job. And that's why I feel like if he's not going to do that, you just got to pass, man. Got to pass. Handing off to you, D.
I don't think he heard you.
D, what's your take from last night?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I thought you were talking Freezy. Well, listen. I mean, I would play Sims. Sims should start at this point until Robinson comes back.
Okay.
Until Mitch comes back. I don't like what I see with Hartenstein. He's a bench player to me. He shouldn't start. RJ, I'm sorry. What I see out of RJ, I see him as just a role player just coming off the bench, too. I hate to say it. Right. That's what I see from RJ. He's affecting, like I said, he the flow of the game, and he's looking for a shot too much, which you brought up, Freezy, about that. You know? He's looking at that. I need that ball movement. If you don't have that ball movement, you're not going to win. You got to share that ball. Last night, their energy was up. After that dinner, I guess it worked. If you want to say that, fine. They got to come out with the same energy again tonight. I think the Dow Jokic, whatever his name is. So he's players. Yeah. So, but listen, what I seen from that Brunson's solid. Everybody gets down on him at times. No, he's good, man. Come on, everybody's got to stop. Everybody's got to stop. The guy just got here. We got a point guard. Okay, he's a point guard. There you go. Rose shouldn't be seeing the time of day anymore, in my book.
Okay. All right.
We need another backup. Quickly need more time and all that stuff. So I veer off. Sorry for you. So.
No. Let me bring it. Let me bring in our guy. Hold on. Let me bring in our guy. Danny Landis is in the building. What's good, Danny? Bro, your joint make me want to dance, bro. I don't know what it is about Danny Landis' intro, but it make me want to dance, bro.
I'm gonna have to pay somebody for a Greeny intro. That joint fire right there.
Yeah, Greeny. Come on, man. I got you, bro.
That intro I seen that NSK intro yesterday was fire. I ain't gonna.
No, I'm talking about the Greeny. I'm talking about the Greeny intro.
Oh man.
Hey, hold on. I'm gonna get some tea. Hold on.
Yo, Shy was good. Shy was good, Danny.
Yo, salute, y'all. Salute.
What's up, guys?
How y'all doing,
you guys' main takes from last night's game?
What'd you say, Greeny?
I said, what were you guys' main takeaways from last night's game?
Oh, you don't really want to hear my approach, Greeny. You sure?
Let's hear it. Come on.
For one,
Hey, Shotgun, you ain't got to be scared because Hard Will in the chat. Speak your mind, bro.
That's why I pulled up ASAP. Ain't nobody scared. That's what I heard. Salute to Hard Will. That's my guy. That's my guy.
I just say you don't have to be intimidated. I know Hard Will is a big personality, bro. You don't have to be intimidated.
Oh, nah, I ain't intimidated by nobody.
I'm just saying he a nice guy, bro. You just his personality is kind of big. You know, he a big guy in the industry and stuff. So yeah,
I respect him, but he gotta respect my takes though. I'm the young bull in charge. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't gotta respect
the OG. I'm the man. Oh no, Freezy, you ain't got to, but that's one thing I demand is respect. You gotta respect me now.
Bim. Yeah.
I mean, as a man, I just got respect for everybody. I just feel like respect is given. Like that should be given. That's all.
Right.
But my whole take from the game, though, Greeny, ball movement, ball stopping. Certain players, like I say, like I do like that Brunson and IQ. I am starting to like that lineup. That lineup is like they move the ball pretty fast, and Brunson, like I say, Brunson make up. He complement the IQ mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So that 1-2 punch work.
And vice versa, right? And vice versa. IQ compliment him too. Make up his mistakes.
That's a fact. Defensively, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? I feel that RJ. I just feel like RJ. Like I say, this is just more of a game for him to pass, and I feel like sometimes he get frustrated if he feel like he's not included into like team winning success. And I feel like sometimes he just tried to get 18 or 16 or 15 just to say, hey, man, I did something. But clearly in that game, like all we needed from him was like defense, more passing, more rebounding. You know what I'm saying? And that just was one of my biggest takes from when we have a successful team basketball is do we get mad or is he going to help the team? You know what I'm saying?
Why did RJ play 37 minutes last night if he had the flu when they could have gave those minutes to Emmanuel Quickly and Miles McBride?
Uncle Freezy, what I really think, I don't think Tibbs was all in for RJ. I really don't. That's what I'm starting to think. A lot of people say he wasn't in for Cam, but I think he's starting to see that at the end of the day, I do believe it was a divide. I believe when it came down to the trade of Donovan Mitchell and RJ or just getting Donovan Mitchell in here, I believe a lot of people raised their hand for RJ, but a lot of people raised their hand for Donovan Mitchell. So my thing is, I feel like he's playing to whoever raised their hand for RJ, I feel like he has to compliment them. So that's why I think he gave him 37 minutes. But the reason why I call him coleslaw is not to disrespect him, but it's like when you order, you know what I'm saying, like KFC, me and Freezy, we hungry, we go get the family deal and we look in the bag, we pull out the mac and cheese, the mashed potatoes, the wedges, and the coleslaw. We didn't ask for that, but we got it. Right. So that's why I call him. He just there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just my whole expression. So I just feel like he slows down the flow of the game a lot of times. When he didn't play in the game, bro, we was playing excellent, bro. Same thing with Randall. Can't front Randall. Like I kind of see what some of y'all say about Randall. Like especially yesterday. Like when Randall's not in the game, the ball flow a little way better. And I don't know if I'm really ready for Obi to jump into that starting lineup, man, because Uncle Freezy kind of right, man. He kind of soft, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. For that kid not to get 7 rebounds last night against them cats, that's terrible. That's terrible.
Had a decent game last night. And we had 9.6 rebounds and 4 assists. He had a decent game last night.
Yeah, the assist part was excellent to me from Obi. Maybe because I think you're shocked. I ain't gonna lie to you. I believe that Obi with a bigger role will be a better player because his skill set fits an open, up-tempo flow of offense that fits the modern game. Now, will Obi be a 32-point per game scorer in the NBA every night? I don't think so. Can it happen? Yes.
I just look at like not cut you off. I just like remember Stroh, Miles Swift, and like all the athletes like. Guys like that, I just feel like he's athletic enough to get more rebounds. You know what I'm saying? Something is like not with there. I agree with that though. You're right. Like in the open space forward, Obi can shoot the 3 now, bro. We got to give him his respect for the 3-point shooting now. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I love to see about players. He improved on something, bro. He improved. Like you know what I'm saying?
And
like,
he's a good mover without the basketball. He's an
Not
excellent mover
selfish.
without the basket. Yeah, and he's not selfish. But at the same time, you also have ball hogs in the offense where
Yep.
you do the read and react. And this is the Knicks. Listen, when you watch the game, watch the Knicks. They're going to do three things in a row. It's a sequence. They're going to do read and react at the top of the key, where it looks like some type of weave at the top of the key, trying to find some type of mismatch that they can exploit. When it's not there, they run the high ball screen and roll at the top of the key, right? And then they pass out of that to see if they can get a mismatch on the wings. And at about 9, 8, 7 seconds, they'll give it to somebody so they can ISO and go get a bucket. That's the offense they run. Watch how they do it, man. It's predictable, but at the same time, it's a system, right? And the defense has to be perfect against that, because if you give the Knicks anything in that, they can exploit it and go to the rim. Now, what RJ Randall does is he misreads the defense, right? With the Julius Randle bite-sized mini does is he'll see something and it's not a mismatch, but he'll think it's a mismatch anyway, put his head down and go to the rim and throw up a brick. Right? That's not good for your offense, bro. We should be read and react, pass the mic. You know what I'm saying? Pass the ball. What you think about that, Danny? You is that a fair assessment?
Yes, sir. I agree with you, Freezy. I definitely agree with you. That's my assessment also.
Yeah.
I think that the honest, they're lucky they won that game. Wasn't there somebody missing from that team yesterday?
Gay.
Okay. Yeah.
It was a great defensive. It was a great defensive game for the Knicks, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we like, that's why firing Tibbs was like the dumbest thing to say. I mean, I didn't understand that when he came here, when he got hired to win now. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get hired to rebuild or anything like that. He got hired to win now. And they reacted to his defense. You know what I'm saying? That players only meeting. I'm glad they did that, man. That was big. You know what I'm saying? Because they showed that they care. But the roster, it goes back to Leon Rose. This roster is not built like to win, man. And like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it seemed like it's just like he put just mix and matched it together. And like Brunson, the only way for him to succeed like consistently, like last night, you have to have wing defenders like Cam and at least two. You know what I'm saying? Because when they going on a fast break, or when Cam, I noticed when Cam get a stop, it's easy. We kick it to Brunson, and we on that fast break, we unguardable, bro. We unguardable.
Right.
We unguardable, bro.
Well,
JB
they didn't let up.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. No, go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
no. I was done.
No,
I was just saying JB on that pick and roll was JB on that fast break is he unstoppable. I can't lie.
There was no let up last night. They kept their foot on the gas. That's what they did. They played all 4 quarters. That's why they won. They didn't let it. Was no let up in the game. Usually they give up a little in the fourth, the third. They played solid straight through. And I think right now the Jazz, not to poo-poo on the Knicks, but I think the Jazz were off. They've lost 2 in a row. Now they're up to 3 in a row. They lost.
They were
so
off.
they're slumping right now. So anyway.
Okay. I can kind of see that, bro. I can kind of see that, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Just think about last night. Every player that was on the trade block made Danny Ainge eat his word. Besides RJ Barrett.
Besides RJ Barrett, and aside from Quentin Grimes.
Every other person made him eat his words last night. Obi Toppin played a great role. You can't be mad at Obi Toppin with 9.6 rebounds and 4 assists. Like
in limited minutes,
18 minutes. That's a good play. And then quickly had good minutes down the stretch.
No, he had a great game, bro. I mean, one thing about him, bro, his pick and roll shots, though, Green, that always concerned me, bro. He has to kill that out of the arsenal.
Back to back. The 2-3 back to back, like you said, off the screen, that opened up the lead for the Knicks. I think that brought us to a 6-point lead. One of the threes gave us a 2-point lead or a 3-point lead, and then the next one put us up 6. I think that's what opened it up for us, and then we just cruised to the win.
We just went full throttle. Yeah.
And his defense too, man. He had great defense. He was playing.
Yeah.
I ain't never really see IQ play that good defense like that. He was on it, bro. He was like the first man. He was in a test. He was trying to guard Mike Conley. He was doing stuff, bro. But y'all panel, I just want to. Am I going a little too early? Is Cam Reddish, if he continues to play this, is he on pace to be 13 defensive All NBA? Do you think they'd get back to him?
So.
At least 13, man. He's a great.
The Knicks would have to be a good defensive team for him to get that. That's the only thing. That's the only way. If the Knicks are not a defensive team the whole season, he's not getting it. Sorry. He's not going to get it. But if the Knicks actually can play good, if the Knicks can have a good record and they can play defense and at least be 15 in the pack on defense, he might be in the running.
He might be in the running. Yeah.
Right now, the Knicks are bottom of the pack in defense. I think their defensive rating is like 24. It's terrible.
Yeah.
I think that's the only problem I knock on Brunson, man. I feel like that's a Brunson stat, man, because he tried his best. Go ahead.
Put it like this, the team with the worst defensive rating, the Knicks 3-point defense is worse than that team that has the worst defensive rating in the league. The Knicks has literally, how is that possible? The team with the worst defensive rating, the Knicks still have a worse 3-point defensive rating than that team.
Yeah, that would make any sense. Yeah,
exactly. Like the Knicks got to get it together. Once they get that 3-point down together, it's going to be tough. I don't think it's easy for teams to score in the paint on us as they think it is. But once they start hitting their threes, that's what makes it tough for us to guard them in the paint.
And our team defense, bro, we didn't pay attention to how we shut down. How you say his name? Number 23. What's his name? Louis Marketing. Yeah, his driving game. If he can't drive, I'll take that back from Brunson. If he can't play in the paint, he's a non-factor. He's nothing. Every time he shot, our heart was right there. Every time he tried to drive, we did a great team defensive job on him, bro. Really. So I give us a lot of credit, man. A lot of credit last night. A lot of credit.
That's what I said, Shaw. If they can't knock down on 3, it's going to be tough. Think about it. Markkanen only hit 1 3 last night, and it came within 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Right.
That's why he couldn't do nothing. That's why it was tough for him to get to the rack. You know, they're not going to score on us easily if they're not hitting those threes. It's just I don't see it happening.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Whatever was in that guy. Whatever was said at that dinner, hopefully sunk through each one of these guys, and we could see what's going to happen in the next 4 games. So, there's a lot more to. I mean, it's a win. It was a good win. You got to chalk it up as that. I ain't going to jump off the ledge with that win last night. So,
that's how I am too. Because I paid attention to detail. Like I said, that's why I salute to you on 2 Uncle Freeze, man. I got to give you your flowers, man. You like an uncle, man. You know what I'm saying? I lost my father at 12, so you know what I'm saying. Like I really look up to positive role model, black men, bro. And us meeting man. Like meeting you, man, is awesome. Man. Like you say, other Knick podcasts. What other podcasts just let people come and rock out? You know what I'm saying? He making us stars, bro. Like so.
Yeah, man. Building Hey, have you seen the new Black Panther yet?
Like who?
The new Black Panther movie, Wakanda Forever.
No, I was watching it last night, but I couldn't finish it.
Bro,
too long. I gotta sit down and finish it.
Make sure you watch that thing because they shout out our homeland and they shout out Haiti.
Oh, word?
Yes.
Oh, yes. I gotta watch that. I'm watching that tonight. Oh,
yeah, you gotta go see it. And you gotta see it, bro. And
that's dope.
And shout out to everybody. You know how I am, bro. I'm everybody, brother. So I'm half Haitian, half Italian, half Irish, half black, half Caribbean, half
Italian style.
Yeah. Can I be the Italian mule? I don't think I'm a stallion anymore. Can I just be the Italian mule?
Yes, I crown you. Yeah.
I don't think I'm a stallion no more, bro. I'm not a stud like that no more, bro. Can I just be? Can I be the Italian pony? Can I? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Man, you got me want to watch that jump right now.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
It's a nice little segment on it, or it's just like
no, it's not a segment, bro. It's a theme.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, man.
Damn.
Yeah, man. But listen. I want to get back to. I just want to get back to this thing about RJ and quickly. Last night, Tibbs had the opportunity to sit RJ Barrett down again and let Quickly and Miles McBride play, and he did not.
Didn't.
He did not. That was one of the things that I was a little nervous about, right? Like, why are you not letting Quickly cook right here when Quickly clearly has gotten over whatever it is that he was struggling with? Why not let Quickly cook? Now, I know Quickly is one of those guys that's when he's cold, he's ice cold. But when he's hot, he's red hot. Oh, snap. Let me do this real quick. I forgot. Hold on, y'all.
Let's get it. Y'all be spitting with your flows, I'm just podcasting.
That's right.
On the air every day, I'm just podcasting. You don't know what that mean when I say I'm podcasting. I'm broadcasting these flows with the podcasting. Every day of my life, I'm just podcasting.
Right.
Share my dreams with you, mean I'm podcasting.
What?
You can see my vision through the podcasting.
Yeah.
But don't forget J Boogie when I'm broadcasting.
What?
I'm podcasting,
What?
he's podcasting.
What?
I've been spitting this venom since Karate Flicks. When Mr. Sales was sharing nothing but the Knicks. I guess you know by now, I seen some tough years. Now I know the reason why Freezy got them blowing tears.
Hold it there. Sound like Hal Melvin in the Blue Note. Hold your note there.
Yeah, I got you. Hal Melvin. Bam. How you doing this morning, brother?
Man, good morning, gents. How the brothers doing? How the fam's doing? How the panel doing? How the chat doing? Hope everybody in the greatest form of health. Enjoying your life. It's yours. TLC. What is his name? TL Rock. It's yours.
Yeah. T La Rock. It's yours.
It's yours, man.
Yeah, man. T La Rock. A T La Rock reference. Bam.
Big shout out to Jay Boogie in the chat. The closer.
What's going on, gentlemen? I see we got a dub again.
Yeah, man. Got this dub. We feeling good, bro. We feeling really good. Jay Boogie, last night I saw something that's promising. I saw last night that there were several Knicks on the floor that wanted to share the basketball and share responsibilities. And what resulted from that is a win against a team that was struggling. Right? Now, I don't care about the Utah Jazz struggling. All I care about is the win part. I don't care about that franchise struggling. I don't care.
Right.
I don't root for them. Right? When they oppose us, I want to win. Right. But last night, you saw some unselfish plays made last night, and you saw some selfish stuff last night. Fortunately for us, the unselfish stuff outweighed the selfish stuff, and we won. Right? I'm thinking if we can follow this yellow brick road, so to speak, to unselfishness, I think this team can probably do some big things. The most important thing is not necessarily winning, but developing a culture of unselfish play where guys play for each other. And you know me personally. I am one of those people. Like I'm a man that believes in sharing and giving a helping hand to people, and you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if you do that, whatever you send out is returned to you in multiplicity. You know what I'm saying? Like if you share and you give out blessings and all that stuff, it returns to you in abundance. That's what I feel.
Danny, you got to mute up, man. It's a lot of playback in the background, Freeze. Not cut you up.
Right.
Okay. I got you. Let me see. Is that Danny? Let me see.
Yeah, that's Danny. Good call, brother.
Okay.
Good call.
Okay. Now, last night I saw Cam Reddish. And I've seen Hartenstein do it all year too. Like play for the team and not for individual stats. And I think it's probably starting to rub off on others. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's a great thing right now, but it certainly feels like a good thing right now. But what did you see in last night's game?
And you're right on. In fact, it is a great thing right now because the greater it get right now, the greater it gets, you know what I'm saying, in the future. And, I love saying team. Together, everybody always matter. When you put the team first in front of your individual goals, it's gonna lead to more victories. When you put your individual self in front of team goals, it's only gonna lead to individual stats, and that doesn't lead to wins. You know what I'm saying? When you playing together collectively, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna always, you know what I'm saying, give us a chance to win games. And that's what happened. I don't know what was said, you know what I'm saying, in order to get together, but I told y'all the other day, only thing I want to hear is the team having a team meeting. Whether they heard that or not, I don't know. But
They heard that.
That's what needed to be happen. Sometimes guys got to get together and work it out themselves. Chuck D, brothers are going to work it out. You know what I'm saying? Work it out. Figure it out amongst yourself because you're the guys that's on that parquet floor. You're on that wood. You playing with that small D. You're trying to put that ball in the basketball goal, and you're trying to stop the other team from putting a ball in the goal. But you have to do it collectively. I saw some good things, but again, yeah, we back at Coney Island. We on that cyclone. That's what we do. We keep going up and down, up and down. But the good thing about us being up and down is we're still in the middle of the pack. Now, is that a bad situation? I don't know because middle of the pack teams lead to middle of the pack drafts. You know what I'm saying? So we need to pick a side. What are you going to do? I love if they go with the young guys. I'm cool with that for the, you know what I'm saying, for the future. Not so much of the development, but for the future. Because you got to always remember, you got to develop your own game, your own skills. You got to develop that yourself. And the coach, you know what I'm saying, puts that as in a collective team bargaining. But we got to figure out what we're going to do. But I love the victory. You know what I'm saying? We gave them their first loss on their own floor. You know what I'm saying? This is another guy. I know Danny wanted to win that game. Ha, ha, ha. Take that right there. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to talk stupid about us behind closed doors. We bust you in your building last night. You didn't want to make the trades and all that and everything right there. That's a way of us getting back and getting back on a court. Now we got the Joker, but he can't find his paint, so he ain't painting this. He ain't playing tonight. So it's another winnable game tonight. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So let's keep riding high on this. You know what I'm saying? On this thing a little bit. Put some, if we. I heard Anthony Davis say this morning. Anthony,
I see you.
I heard Anthony Donahue say this morning. Let's win 2 out of our next 4 games and come back at home with these winnable games we got back in the building. And I'll be happy.
Them. Let me bring in and our brother, man. I'll be excited to see this cat, man. Is in the building. What's up, brother?
What it do? What it do? What it do, home lethal?
Yo, did you hear Jay Boogie reference? Listen, you know Jay Boogie is only 20 years older than us, but he always hit us with like these references, right? Like he said, you know what I'm saying, brother's gonna work it out. You know, that immediately sent me back to Willie Hutch. You remember Willie Hutch?
Go work it out. Go work it out.
Yeah, man, brother's gonna work it out. It's the intro is you know how the intro go. First we got to get rid of all the pimps and the pushers, and then come through clean, and then it's dun, 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 doo, doo, doo. Y'all already know. Y'all already. Jay Boogie is a hip hop legend. Jay Boogie is a legend, bro. Shout out to Jay Boogie. Got my mind stirring already. Just about dropping little thing. If Soulfinger was up here, bro, you'd have made him cry just now, Jay Boogie.
Man. Can't wait to hear Boogie with Griselda. Can't wait to hear that.
Bim.
Oh, that'll be hard.
That'll be hard.
That'll be hard.
That'll be hard. That'll be hard. I mean,
talk about the Knicks. Talk about the
We got to find out if they're Knicks fans first, though.
Bro, oh my
we got to find out if they're Knicks fans, though, first.
I'd have been like,
hey, yo, my man, Jay Book.
Yeah.
Hey, trust me, I'm working on something. I got a surprise coming up on this album. I got a major surprise. And I'm quite sure y'all gonna be more than happy about it. Yeah.
And we need y'all to cop the album. We need for y'all to cop the album. Everybody, if you're listening, we need y'all to cop the album. Cop the album. Cop the album. Not just
any features. I don't care how big they are or how big names. Any features who are not a Knicks fan, I'm not respecting them on this album. Not respecting them.
One thing about this guy, he plays a major role in it. So
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. What's up?
The bail money is in the building. The bail money. The bail.
You know, I got it in the pocket. You know, go ahead and do what you do.
I know you ready. I know you ready to go on and do what you do. You know what I'm saying? And I know, unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, we got another game tonight, so you know what I'm saying, y'all show can't come on. But how you doing, my brother? It's good to see you, man. How you feeling, man? How is life treating you? Because you treat life so good. You know what I'm saying? It's just good to see you, brother.
Man, yo, like, my stomach is full. Rent is paid. As long as the Knicks keep winning, man, life is good.
Life is good, bro.
Yes.
See how y'all keep dropping these hip hop references? That's Nas right there.
That's right.
Yeah, man.
He got disrespected this week. I still can't get over that, man. That's another story for another day, man.
Yeah.
Nah, he disrespected himself. He disrespected God.
Yeah.
No, I said a guy. Somebody disrespected him. Like I still don't. Oh, you know what I'm talking about? Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't like
he
that at all.
disrespected himself.
Yeah,
the God.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Man. Hey, so Free Keith just wanted to say something to you, bro. Just real quick. So for those that don't know, Free Keith was on the Big Boss Man Roundtable Saturday night. We dropped it early Sunday morning. Within an hour, it had 6 downloads in an hour. That's crazy. And I think one of them that was connected to it got 150 downloads in a 24-hour period, bro. That's bananas. That is bananas. I don't know what it is about certain people in Knicks universe when they touch a microphone, bro. People just gravitate to them. To see the Big Boss Man Roundtable get 6 down, because usually we get about 2. It's usually about 2 every hour or so. And at the end of the day, it's usually about somewhere between 18 and 20 in a 24-hour period. But to see Free Keith, so I just typed Free Keith name in the thing, and we got 6 downloads in an hour. That's bananas. So shout out to Free Keith for being on the Big Boss Man Roundtable. But listen, we know you a star. Don't start throwing your weight around, though, bro. Don't bully yourself.
Here you go. So what we talking about today? What we talking about? Who we blaming today?
What we talking about? We
talking
who
about
we
blame? Who we talk practice?
Nah, man. We're talking about sharing the basketball and playing complementary basketball on the court. So we're not bashing nobody. We're just talking about the culture.
I'm glad my man Drew called that team meeting. I'm glad he called that team meeting. It looked like it was helpful.
Right.
It looked like it was helpful. You know what I'm saying? I know Cats is confused, bewildered that Randall was called the team meeting about accountability. I know Cats is crazy right now. I know Cats is feeling weird. Narratives is jumping out the window. Cats is burning stuff down. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what. I don't know. I don't know what to say. But what I am committed in doing right now, though, I'm not getting too high and not getting too low.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like outside of the OKC loss, I feel like we've lost to the teams that we theoretically could have lost to, and we beat the teams we were supposed to. We're 500 right now, and we're zeroing in on the lineup. Cam is flirting. Praise God. You know what I'm saying? I'm really hoping like RJ kind of like stays that consistent. RJ, I think we got something.
RJ got to pass the ball.
A lot of cats got to pass the ball.
For the most part, though, you see people passing it. RJ get it and take off straight to the rim, and
because that's kind of what RJ does, and I think that people were overlooking that for a very long period of time, but that's how he was from college,
from high school, yeah.
From high school, like you understand, like so when people talking about like passing the ball and clogging the paint, a lot of times RJ is left out of that conversation.
Right. No doubt.
Because he's I know cats got crushes on their young cats, but like you got to cost. Hey, that's whatever. You come out with a victory. All I got is like, okay, I got little critiques for improvement. I ain't mad at nobody right now.
Okay.
Except iHeart out there fouling like he Mitch.
Yeah, I like iHeart though. iHeart is very unselfish.
I do. I love iHeart.
Like very unselfish. And the fan base is polarized or they feel one type of way or another with iHeart. Either he is MVP, all-star caliber, or he's just a random journeyman big that's collecting a check. In my opinion, I would tell everybody to be easy, like let their foot off the gas. It's only 14 games. You don't know if Hartenstein is here to stay, or if he is to go. Like you dining in or it's to go. You don't know yet, right? But you can't just determine it after 14 games with a big off the bench, right? I would just say take it easy, pat the brake, and just judge Hartenstein at the end of the year. Like look at the end of the season, look back at what Hartenstein did, and see if he is better than Nerlens Noel, right? Because he was brought in to replace Nerlens Noel. Nerlens Noel made the same money dollar for dollar as Hartenstein. You know what I'm saying? Is Hartenstein a better replacement? Is a better backup big than Nerlens Noel? If you say
I think when we say better, I say he's better for us. They are two different. They are two totally different bigs. Right. They're totally like I don't think that iHeart could really see well defensively. I don't like I don't think that a healthy Noel is a way better defender than iHeart.
But that's not what advanced analytics say. Advanced analytics say Hartenstein is a 3-time better defender than Nerlens Noel.
3 times.
3 times better.
Okay.
3 times better?
I watch basketball.
3 times better.
I watch basketball games. I don't know that. I feel you that's what the numbers say, but like I watch these games, bro, and I don't know. I can't say that the defensive plays that Noel has had for us for the time that he's been here and when he was healthy, like was better, like was worse than I, bro.
Well, you have to look at stuff like shot block percentage, right, and contested shot percentage, right, and defensive field goal percentage at the rim. You can't just like look at one emphatic block out of bounds and say Nerlens Noel is better. You got to look at how many bigs.
Not just blocks out of bounds. I'm talking about just defending the rim in general.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm getting at. Like if you look at all that stuff, bro, this kid is better, way better than Nerlens Noel. I
just think he's better because like they're close enough defensively, but he's he's light years offensively. That's the only reason I would say Ihart's better.
Think about this. How many times do you see another big at the rim score on Hartenstein? In 14 games, how many bigs have you seen score at the rim?
No parking again. Better you walk.
I'm not gonna say that because I don't think I zeroed in intellectually on that event itself. But I know we've missed. I know he wasn't playing.
Hey, Free Keith, you sound like Computer Love, bro.
He wasn't playing Giannis. I'm sorry, man, shit going on. Pardon me. He wasn't playing to me like he was playing good team defense. 1-on-1 on a big like a Giannis or Embiid, this, that, and the other. Like I think that Noel has a better showing 1-on-1.
Okay.
But that's purely defensively. If you're at both sides, defensive and offense, okay, I feel like the favor falls to Ihart because he has a way better all round bag than Noel.
Yeah. And we avoid duplicity. Like basically Mitch, Noel, and Sims are the same player, basically. And so we have
versatility.
Yeah.
I think that's important at that part, at any position, to tell you the truth, because like if you have the option to play someone more minutes, any given game, depending on your opponent, you can play the guy that's better suited for that opponent those longer minutes. So like I think versatility is never a bad thing.
Okay.
A lot of guys, and I'm not just going to I'm going to include a lot of guys in the NBA. When they're having bad games, they shut down. It's over with. I ain't got it tonight. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no effort. But one thing I can say about Hartenstein is his bad games still have constant effort. Yep. You know what I'm saying? No matter what he might be doing wrong or why he do that, it's still an effort. You know what I'm saying? He don't give up on the plays. You know what I'm saying? He just constantly, has an effort for the game. And, you gotta love and appreciate a guy that, still tries to figure out when he's not having a good game. His floater ain't going. He ain't knocking down no trays. You don't see him stop trying to rebound. You don't see him stop trying to fight, box out, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate a guy that can give me a lot of effort when he's having a bad game. You know what I'm saying?
We haven't, what's the one shot that we haven't seen from him that was actually, to me, fairly successful at the end of the season is like that three at the top of the key. Like, I don't see him taking that shot anymore.
But it just depends on the position of the offense where he winding up yet. But you're right. He doesn't take that shot. He was taking that shot at the beginning.
He was and making it. I'd scheme for it. I would scheme for it. I don't know why they aren't scheming for it. Like the shot has totally disappeared. He's not even in position to take that shot anymore. Now that was water.
Mm-hmm. Free Keith, you need some headphones, bro, because you sound like Computer Love.
What?
We can hear. We're only hearing like every other word.
Every other word.
Yeah.
Computer Love.
Yeah, man. It sound mad choppy. But listen, I gotta call you about something. Right now, it's important. Can you hear me? I guess not.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call you in a little bit, man. It's about something important. Everybody, listen. I gotta go. I gotta rock because me and the missus gotta go to a doctor's appreciate, man. I appreciate everybody.
Oh,
I appreciate everybody rocking with us. Yeah.
Tell the missus I'm praying for.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for coming through, rocking with us. I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man. Peace, y'all.
Cheers.